Hey everyone, welcome to Sam's Sports Corner, episode 77. Brit, Brit, Brit. All right, let's get right into it. There's a lot going on in sports, mostly in football. You know, hockey season and football season are starting to heat up a little bit. We'll get into some of those stories in another week. But right now, the Lane train is in Oxford. Lane Kiffin has been hired by Ole Miss. He went right to work. He's recruiting. He's trying to get damn coordinators. It's great. When he landed in Oxford, there was a crowd at the airport to welcome him. Someone told him to buy a burner phone. I mean, you have the chance to either get on the train now or get off later because Lane Train's in Oxford, baby. And if you would like to be an Ole Miss fan for our, we'll call it 2 SEC championships and singular national championship before the recruiting bubble bursts and we get penalized and we get the death penalty. But this is what's going on right now. So get on the train or get off. It is what it is. I'm excited to have Lane Kiffin. Hopefully he's back to his old self, Texan college co-eds and doing all the Lane Kiffin stuff. There's never been a head coach who better epitomized its student body than Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss and Oxford and the student body. It's just great. The college football playoffs have been announced, and they did the right thing. They really had no choice at the end based on the way everything played out. But so you have LSU playing Oklahoma, and take a second mortgage out in your house. LSU is going to kick the shit out of Oklahoma. LSU is going to beat the brakes off of them. And then you have Ohio State versus Clemson. LSU is the best team in the nation. Ohio State is the most complete team in the nation. They play all three phases of the game extremely well. They're going to crush Clemson. And I know everyone's going to say, but Clemson's the reigning champs. They also haven't played anybody all year. When you play, high school football teams all year, and then you try and run into the buzzsaw that is Ohio State this year, you're going to get burned real hard, real quick. Whatever Ohio State is favored by, you need to hammer that as well. And then LSU will beat Ohio State in the national championship. Like I said, Ohio State is a more complete team, but overall, LSU is just better. That offense under Joe Burrow, who's going to be the Heisman winner, is just pretty unstoppable right now. Coach Orgeron with his mush mouth, that motherfucker, God, he was so bad at Ole Miss. That's what's frustrating, because he was so bad at Ole Miss. To see him go do so well at LSU is frustrating. I'm happy for him, though. The swamps and the bayous and the other swamp people, they're very happy for him, so that's great. Let's talk about Cole Garrett real quick. The man just signed a $324 million contract for $36 million a year with the Yankees. The evil empire is back, ladies and gentlemen. The Nazis, the evil empire of sports are back. They're spending more money than anyone else has ever dreamed of to try and buy another World Series. It's the Yankees' way. It's the way they've always been. And they're finally getting back to it, and they're just going to spend and spend and spend. And I honestly hope Mr. Cole does so bad there. I really just hope he's terrible, because I hate the Yankees. They're like the Cowboys of football. Like, when they lose, it's good for America. So that's something to look out for. Is their $1 jillion payroll? He's getting paid like $9,000 a pitch. Can you imagine that? $9,000 a pitch. I don't even know what to say about that. That's unreal. There's a lot of fucked up shit I would do for $9,000, let alone a singular pitch. That's unreal. All right, and the last thing we're going to talk about is the idiot of the week. All right, the idiot of the week is the sports media of the world who thinks that the Patriots are cheating again. I don't understand how many times we have to go through this where we prove that the Patriots either are just bending the rules or aren't actually cheating or whatever the case may be. If you're a Patriots hater, you probably think they're always cheating. But let's be honest. This is what we're talking about is a Patriot scout up in a press box being filmed for a series that has been previously cleared by the NFL called Do Your Job. I think it was at the Bengals-Browns game. And everyone's freaking out because someone in the press box wearing Patriots gear, no less. This is a human being wearing Patriots gear. He's a official scout for the Patriots, filming a show called Do Your Job, and he's in the press box for the Bengals and the Browns. Do you think if either team had a problem with this, they might have said something before the dude was in the press box with cameras? Probably. Do you think if the NFL had a problem with it, they would have said something before that point? Probably. Do you think if there was any wrongdoing, that when the NFL asked for the videotapes and the Patriots immediately handed them over, you would have thought, well, okay, well, if there was something actually untowards here, they would have probably not handed them over so easy, right? But no, all these things happen, and everybody's okay with it, except for the fucking Patriots haters and the retards in the media of the world. I don't understand how stupid you could be. The Bengals are 1-12. The Patriots are 10-3. The Patriots don't need help beating the 1-12 Bengals. No one does. The Detroit Lions, who only have 4 wins, I think, do not need help beating them. The Browns don't need help beating them. No one does because they're tanking. They're trying to lose. Nobody needs to cheat on them. And as our friend Matt Hasselback on the Pat McAfee show pointed out the other day, you can't steal signs anymore in the NFL because everything is done through earpieces into one player on the offense, the quarterback, and then usually a linebacker or safety, whoever's running the defensive side of the ball. They have an earpiece system where they get the calls. So there's no signaling going on the sidelines to tell them what play it is. So what could the Patriots possibly gain from taping the sideline? Oh, I don't know, nothing. There's no reason for them to tape the sideline. Anybody who thinks that the Patriots need to cheat against the Bengals is retarded. Anybody who thinks that you can cheat by taping the sideline anymore is retarded. The whole situation is just like a window licker's dream. Just like 3 retards trying to hump a doorknob. It comes out of nowhere with no rhyme or reason. There's literally no factual or logical basis to this argument except, well, the Patriots cheated before, which would Deflategate. No, they didn't. There was no proof. And then if you look at the Spygate, they admitted to that shit right away. They're like, yeah, we didn't think we were actually doing anything that wrong. We misinterpreted the rules, right? We misinterpreted the way the rules were written. But they admitted right away that, yeah, we were filming. So, like, the whole idea behind it, they're just trying to cover up their tracks. No, they're not. They've been honest about everything from the get-go with everything that has been a cheating situation. It's just absolutely ridiculous, and it's just Patriot haters out there and other people who are trying to make a name for themselves in the media by trying to uncover some big Patriots conspiracy. I got news for y'all. The Patriots aren't winning the Super Bowl this year. It's the Ravens or somebody from the NFC, either the 49ers or the Saints. Ain't not nobody else got a shot. There's a couple also-rans. Patriots are an also-ran. The Texans or Tennessee, whoever comes out of the division, will be an also-ran. Green Bay and who else is in the NFC? No one in the NFC East is going to be an also-ran because they're so garbage. I would rather watch Pee Wee football than watch NFC East games right now. They're so bad. But hey, I appreciate you coming in this week, and I cannot wait to see you next week. Enjoy your football Saturday, the most important game of the year, the Army-Navy game, the only game that means something more, I think is what they call it. Whatever. It's one of my favorite games of the year. It's coming up this weekend. Go Army, beat Navy. Have a good week.